is always loved and does better than anyone is turquoise and lapis and spiny oyster. So we have that beautiful combination here of gorgeous turquoise and spiny oyster. Brand new today. It will be $139.95. We're for the launch. We're offering it at $109.98. We took a 20% off savings. Just it's the first sneak peek, and you can again with FlexPay. That 5 flex payments. I want to remind you, all goes away. So shop the entire collection on hsn.com. Just search J King tonight at midnight. It would be $22 to get this at home. It's one of our favorite combinations of stones is of course spiny oyster, that beautiful rich fiery orange back with the high blue of turquoise. So I know we've done similar looks in this, Jay, but they are always so well received, always a customer pick favorite. Tell us a little bit about the source of the turquoise in this particular necklace.
Well, this turquoise you're looking at, and here again, I can't claim I have an exclusive on this material, but I will tell you that I've never run across anybody that actually has the material. I know that we didn't get it all. I know that there were other people buying it. A lot of it probably went to Europe. This comes from the Azure Peaks turquoise deposit. This is in the Gobi Desert of Mongolia. What's unique about this necklace, and I know this, and so I'll tell you also, we found out about this turquoise deposit long before it really became available at all. We found the material through a geologist friend of ours that goes out and he scouts for these big mining consortiums. And so, he's looking for copper, he's looking for nickel, gold, silver. That's what he does. And when they found turquoise, they let us know. So a lot of this material that you're looking at in this necklace, some of this, since it's more of like that tealy green color, and then there's some of the bluer material. The tealy green material was the original material. That was the surface deposit. That's before they ever came in and started mining or anything. Now, I've had a lot of this turquoise that you're looking at here, I've had for over 20 years. So for 2 decades, I've had this material put back. And that's what you're seeing. A lot of it here, where it's more of the green or the tealy blue color, that is some of the original material. Then you can see some of when we had the close-up earlier, you had real vivid robin's egg blue, that really blue material. That was material after they came in and they started opening up the mine. And now this is a huge open pit copper mine. They're not finding any turquoise and haven't found any for a long time, well over a decade. So any of this material that you're looking at here is at least 10 years, but I would venture to say most of this is anywhere from 20 years older that it's been in our collection. Like I said, this is material you just can't go out and buy.
Right.
And then we've combined this and paired it back to an orange and red natural spiny oyster from the Sea of Cortez in the Baja Peninsula, and they just complement each other so very well. I know this isn't rocket science as far as the design, but it's something that I call a go-to design. It's something that's new, it's different, and it is brand new and exclusive just for this show. We created it for this September event. And so nobody's seen it before, but this is a go-to piece. It's something that you'll constantly be going to, and you're going to be pulling it out and wearing it. It's not just going to sit in your jewelry box.
And you become known, like, oh, it's that lady that always wears that beautiful, that cool turquoise necklace, and you're right. You don't have to, it doesn't have to be elaborate when you have a combination like this, because it stands on its own. It's that one piece that, I'm wearing chocolate right now as we're getting ready to transition in the fall. It brightens up everything. It brightens up my outfit, it brightens up my face, it brightens up, you know, everything, because we tend to go with either just metals. So to be able to bring stone into your accessories, and especially from Jay's private collection, we often say that. This is, you know, private parcels that Jay has collected through the years, but hasn't, you know, been able to get any more of this. And you said in over a decade, correct, Jay?
Yeah, in well over a decade. You know, here's the thing with turquoise. Turquoise is not a renewable resource, and I don't know if you've noticed this. I've noticed it in my industry as far as there's not a lot of material coming out of the ground right now. It's very unfortunate. Now that can change, but I would say right now is probably the only time that I've seen it. Where it's almost at a standstill. We're the only material, you know, for all of this year, the only material, raw material that we've actually gotten out of the ground has all come from Chile or Peru. Those are the only two areas that are still producing. So it's kind of cool in a way, I think. It's what turquoise is, of course, our signature stone. Is what we're known for. But it's kind of cool that we can actually bring you materials that I guarantee you that people aren't going to really be able to show you.
Yeah,
They just
for
don't
sure.
have the raw material. And I know that because we get so many people that are constantly trying to get us to sell them turquoise rough. So, you know, that there's not a real big resource right now, especially any new turquoises. So the only people that really have turquoise that rough to work with are people like myself that they've put it back over time. Most of this material you're looking at here was collected at least anywhere between 10 and 20 years ago, maybe even a little bit longer than that in some cases.
And that's why you see such a huge, I want to say, demand in the you know, costume jewelry world for turquoise, because they're not finding the real, and when you do, you don't get the background. That's the beauty that Jay brings to us. Know the source of where that turquoise comes from. And Jay, is it going to be this October? Is it 29 years you're celebrating, or is it 30 years
Yeah.
with us
Yeah,
at
no,
HSN?
29. Yeah, don't rush me, okay?
I can't believe it. You know,
I think the only two people that have been there longer are you and Bobby Ray Carter.
it's that's pretty much
So
true. Exactly.
yeah, no, it'll be in October. It'll be 29 years that we've had the honor and privilege of doing what we do, and I think that the reason that we've really existed so long, or one of the reasons I think, is because we can bring things like this
Yeah.
to you. And here again, I'm not saying that this is some incredible design. It's just that it's a design that that I do. I do a lot of these where they're simple. I leave them as natural as possible, but it's something that you could wear almost on a daily
Sure.
basis, right? It's
Yeah.
not over the top. It's something that isn't going to sit in your jewelry box. It's something that you're going to go to. You're going to have a purpose to wear that. If you just want that splash of color in the morning, even as a guy, to tell you the truth, I would wear this necklace. I mean, this is really cool.
Yeah.
It's just a really cool look, and you know, Shalane's really displaying it wonderfully. It looks wonderful, and for anybody who does want to get the set, the earrings, just so everybody knows, were made at the exact same time. So they're made from that exact same lot of turquoise.
Which makes a big
So
difference.
that's about as matchy as you're going to get with natural materials. And here again, this is a turquoise that is not commercially available. You can't go buy this raw material anywhere that I know of. And like I said, I don't claim an exclusive on it, but I don't know nobody in the United States. I don't know any manufacturer in the United States that actually has this particular turquoise.
No, and even, you know, the years of going, you know, to Tucson along with you in the last couple of
I've never
years,
seen it
you don't.
ever.
No, absolutely not. And so, yeah, it just adds to, I love the stories. I always say when Jay is here, you know, and I do the same thing, collecting for 29 years now, or close to 29 years. I write down the source, I write down where it comes from, and that all adds to the collectability and the specialty of what Jay does. Okay, here's the matching earrings like